It could be worse. Welcome to Failure. Welcome to Failure with Kenya Élan, a podcast for losers. This is okay. I was doing really well.
Sorry, it was good.
No, and that little voice that you hear is my first guest of the day. I don't know if this will be the first guest ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the inaugural episode, not to take the wind out of your sails.
I feel good.
We'll see how it goes, but we're trying this out. This is my lovely friend, the very talented. You may know them as Zeetus Lapetus. I know them as Shamari.
Yeah.
Shamari Daniels, welcome to the pod.
I'm very happy to be here. I'm excited.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're trying this. We're doing this.
It's exciting. I like talking about failures.
Do you?
I mean, within reason.
Fair enough.
I'm not putting myself out there like that.
If there weren't cameras, I could be like, you could signal like no, but you just have to run with it today, baby. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to talk about.
Oh.
No, but before we get into it, do you want to just talk just a little bit of a background about yourself and who you are, and I don't know, or should I say that about you?
No, I mean, you can throw in some things if I'm forgetting.
For sure. Okay, but you go first.
Hi. Yeah, like Kenya said, I go by Zeetus Lapetus. I'm a DJ out here in Chicago. Mm-hmm. I am an entertainer. I will entertain her. No, yeah. I'm just I'm your average, everyday, ordinary superhero. Mm-hmm. I heard that one song one time. Yeah.
You're an intergalactic being.
You
have multiple alien driver's licenses.
I do. I think that
for space travel.
Exactly. You never know. I watched The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy once, and
it was it.
I was
I
have to be
done
ready.
for you. Yes,
right. Got to be prepared.
Oh yes, yeah. You're an interplanetary entertainer.
Literally, it's a little funky.
Yes.
Yeah. When it comes to sound and mm-hmm. I don't want to say I smell like funk. I don't smell funky.
No, you usually smell good.
Thanks. Oh,
you're welcome.
I get very insecure about that.
Oh yes, Show's also my roommate, so there's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta blur out the gun fingers.
Right.
Especially for YouTube, if I want to make this kid friendly. You know?
Oh yeah, so we can't swear.
Okay, so thank you for that lovely introduction. One thing that I wanted to start off with is, especially since this is a podcast called Failure, the look on your face is you're just getting tighter and tighter.
Yeah.
Like, what are you about to ask me? But no, I wanted to, because yes, you are a very, you're definitely a notable figure in the Chicago dance community and music scene. I feel like you're on the come up. Oh yeah, Show forgot to mention that they are a Chicago people reader, Chicago reader people. They were a person of the year last year.
I was on the cover. I don't I don't like to toot my own horn. But
no, you just like to pass out copies of it at bars.
This is me.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you on my birthday. I saw it at the I forgot what restaurant we went to. Mm-hmm. But you know how the Raiders just be out and about. Mm-hmm. And I went up to the host. I was like, "Oh my god, look, that's me!" And he's like, "Great. Where do you want to set?" I'm like, "Wow, this man really doesn't care that I am a star."
For a second, I thought you were being like, "Oh, I have all this power," and you're like, "Actually, no, I had it's
failure."
Yeah, it was gone in 60 seconds. No, yeah, but no, I just wanted to see what else you would. Well, but coming from that, I wanted to just talk about what were some things that you had tried previous to DJing, because I know just like myself, we both kind of started our things during COVID times, so pre-COVID, as I'm now starting to call it BC, because I did not grow up religious, so I can take that. BC, what were you what did you try? What were you doing? You know what I mean? What else had Little Baby Show tried to like make happen?
Well, I was like in my early 20s during COVID. I mean, like before COVID.
Yeah, before COVID. I'm talking 2019 and before.
Right. No, I was just a job person. I was like, I lived with like 7 people in a house. I used to throw parties. I used to just throw DIY shows. And I was just working. I was a stylist at one point. I feel like I was like, not Kim Possible, but like I did every kind of job beforehand, but I didn't really have I did do comedy at one point. That was what.
Yes, you showed me your clips.
Yeah. I got too drunk on stage for my last one and talked about Quasimodo because it was Notre Dame. You remember when Notre Dame was on fire?
Yes.
That was my big joke.
Yeah. That was your big joke.
That was my big joke. And people were like, what? You know why people love Notre Dame?
And they were just like, no,
right.
We're not having it.
And that was the first time, you know,
like, actually, yeah, we do. What about it?
right. And I'm just laughing by myself on stage. That was the first time I ever said tastefully turned.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
You need to, what's it called?
What?
Can you copyright that?
I should.
Did you come up with that?
I did on the spot. On the spot, yeah. I was like, I'm a little tastefully turned as I am fucked up on the stage. Literally slurring words and can't get my Quasimodo joke out.
You're like, wait, let me start it again. Hold on. So wait. Okay, so take it back.
Right. You know French. Versace.
Yeah. Versace.
Oh, wait, no, that's Versailles. Sorry.
I will say the tastefully turned does really work in Tinder messages.
Yeah.
I use that quite a bit.
Does it come off like charming?
Yeah, they think I'm really funny. You know what I mean? They're like, ha ha. Well, and then, you know. You
got to pay me $10.
I've really been trying to like dumb it down. You got to make it really, and not saying that that's dumb, but like, I'm just trying to like the most easiest way to like whatever. I don't know. You just have to keep it so light.
Yeah,
on the
Tinder?
apps. Yeah, it's, oh my God. It's like, as someone who's so just like, fuck this, it's just like really hard to sound enthusiastic.
Because it is hard to like, you're trying to court someone, you know.
Right. I also feel like I just have to lie. I feel like I just lie. I pretend like I have a day job. And I pretend like I'm not hungover on a Wednesday. You know?
Well, what's your day job of choice to tell?
Oh, I don't even tell them. I'm just like, oh, I've been working. I just lie and say that I work from home, you know.
I mean, everybody working
from home. So if you ever talk to me on Tinder, I'm a liar. I actually don't. I don't have a job. I have no job and a few real skills that could turn into money, but you know, we'll see.
What are those skills if you want to, you know?
That's for the listeners to find out slowly. You know what I mean? I can't tell them everything right now. And to be honest with you, I don't fully know. So, you know, I'll get back to you on that one.
It's the year of Pisces. Like,
we're going to get back to the apartment. I'd be like, how dare you ask me about my skills?
We're on the air. Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay. There's also one. Okay. I also know there's one thing in particular that you tried.
What?
Blue's Clues.
Oh, yeah. Like, what the hell did I do? No, yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, that is a big moment in life.
Like, oh, I just worked jobs and like threw parties. It was pretty chill. Like, I wasn't doing anything. It's like, yeah, totally.
No, yeah. 2018, I did go out to Los Angeles to audition for Blue's Clues to be the new host.
I can't believe you didn't get it.
I can't believe it either.
I mean, I'm glad you didn't, because then we wouldn't have become friends. Who knows? Maybe that would have actually stopped COVID from happening and like all of these things if they had just given you Blue's Clues.
Blame Viacom.
I blame Viacom.
That's $1 billion company.
You know, they're never going to give me a contract anyway, so I blame you, Viacom.
No, that was a fun trip.
They asked me to do the Daily Show tomorrow. I'm like, actually, we had to cut this whole episode.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Burn it.
This never happened. Christine, this never happened.
I'm dead. No, yeah, I had to pretend to talk to a cartoon dog. And I thought it was going to be really easy.
What was the set? Were you like on a set, or were you like, was it just like a casting? Like,
it was a casting couch. Sorry, too soon.
Okay, whoa.
Oh, I know. Just
okay,
kidding.
Christine,
That's sick.
cut
that out. Sorry. Whoopsie. No, like they sent, like I found it on BuzzFeed, right? They're like, yeah, people they're having open auditions for the new host of Blue's Clues, and they gave you like the script that you need to say. I practiced it for like a few weeks, and then I get out there. That's the time I ran into Nick Cannon. I was practicing like I was practicing outside of the Walmart like an hour before I had to get there. And I was like, that guy looked like Nick Cannon. And then he had the little Mariah Carey babies right with him. I was like, oh my God.
So this is pre all the other children?
Oh, yeah,
Whoa,
dude.
that's
crazy. At least a few. I mean, there's like a legion of them now.
Yeah, there's at least 20 of them.
Yeah.
He's going for the world record.
I'm Big Daddy. Yeah. I am the biggest daddy.
Oh my God. Sometimes I do wish that women could procreate the same, like, you know what I mean? Like it could be that quick. Because then, like, you could just build, like, especially after like all the Roe v. Wade shit was like happening. I was just like, I wish I could just like pop out an army. You know what I mean? Like real, just like, I'm just going to just build this army of like freaks that's just going to ruin this country. You know, like that.
Is that
if the FBI is listening, I am planning on ruining the country. One joke at a time.
Are you calling Nick Cannon's 12 children freaks?
No, I'm saying that's what I would build. I mean, you know, we're not going to punch down, you know, there's no need for that.
They're babies.
Like,
they're babies.
Right. And there's a million of them. I just keep thinking of that. Okay. There are. And it makes me think of that Elania Vincent like episode where she makes this man who had like 15 kids. She makes him take all these baby dolls and she like takes all the baby dolls to represent all the kids that he has. And like he can't hold all of them. So like there's like 10 more like in a chair. And she's like, how do you feel right now? Like, how do you feel about this? It's like, you can't even hold all these babies. And he's like, I just don't want to keep holding these baby dolls. He's like, this moment is lost.
It's like not every kid is going to want to be picked up like that.
No, and then nor is he going to try. But it's just like, he's like, I don't know how I got tricked into this, but here I am, you know?
You are not the biggest daddy.
Right. They're like, he's like, I thought this was going to be an audition for American Idol. Like, why am I?
With Elania.
They told me this was Pimp My Ride. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, golly gee.
Yeah. But yes, okay. Well, I guess we touched on your blues. Wait, what happened in the room? Like, okay, so
in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, how did you come about? Like, how did you even get there?
How did I get to LA?
Well, no, not like I drove.
Right.
No, but how did you find out about the interview or the audition? And like, you know what I mean? Was it just like a national call and you like answered it?
It was literally like, it was on BuzzFeed. I was scrolling through.
Are you serious?
Deadass. I was scrolling through BuzzFeed, you know, because, you know, I love a good quiz. Mm-hmm. And they were like, Blue's Clues auditions open. Just send an email. I'm like, okay, well, if it's a scam, I mean.
Right. They didn't ask for any money.
No, thank God, because I have been duped.
That's how you know it's not a scam.
Exactly. No, I did that. Flew out to LA and.
Mm-hmm. Did you have to send in a video?
No, because like you have to audition in front of them. So like it was like the creators of Blue's Clues were there, and it was like a bunch of like I guess producers or something. But they were like at least like over 100 young people, you know, art kids, you know, theater nerds. No, I'm kidding. Like I wasn't one of them. And
how many black people were there that you saw?
Me. No, I'm kidding. I
would have believed you.
Right? I think there's at least 5. I mean, I didn't. I was so focused on trying to get through because it was at Nickelodeon Studios in California, and like you just see all this orange shit, and I'm like, this is amazing. So like I was more focused on trying not to screw up. But they had like cameras following everybody, and like
the whole time.
Yeah. It would have been a great reality show. That's what I thought it was leading up to.
Right. I mean, that would make sense with like just putting out a general like that and just, you know what I mean? Just like a general call and like whatever. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I did get to sit on Steve's couch.
That's cool.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah. That is a moment. I know. I'm like having flashbacks to like my like, cause like I feel like I was just out of the range for Blue's Clues, but like I had, you know, younger siblings, so like obviously it was there. Plus I had my like little baby brother, so like he was watching that.
Right.
I don't know. It's like that. I feel like I'm like, because we're like what, 4 years apart?
28. I don't.
Okay, you don't need to count it out.
Yeah.
Put your hands down.
11.
You're like, you're 52 and I'm 28. It's like F you. I'm
gonna be 28 forever.
Yeah, you're gonna be 28 forever.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That's my new goal. If people can lie about things. Right. I'm 28 until I'm 38.
Okay, well, right. I mean, okay, I'm 32. This is now on the whatever, but shut up. But no, I'm 32. But I'm like, when? Because okay, there have been a couple times going back to the apps. There have been a couple times where I've been like, is this now the time when I start lying about my age? Like, do I lie on my age about, but then I don't, because then you see men that do it on there and it's really weird. Fucking weird. Because it's like, as a man, I'm like, why do you feel like you have to lie? I feel like, isn't that a thing? Okay, Christine, it's like, why do men feel like they have to lie about their height and their age? And I'm like, I get lying about your height. That's one thing. But I don't understand a man that lies about his age. Especially like, there was one guy I saw on there. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. And I so badly want to just like dedicate an Instagram to like weird Tinder photos.
Yeah.
Because there's so many in my phone. But there's this man, he had a salt and pepper beard, sunglasses on, in the most like old man angle of the way to hold a phone. And he said he was 28 years old on Tinder. And I was just like, and I get like, fine, you're trying to like get into the younger ages. That's weird.
Sounds
just the way that I said that sounds gross.
Getting the young people.
Right. But it's just like, what the heck? I don't know. It's like, you're not, I don't know. It's like, you're clearly like 60 and you just said you were 44. Like, it's uncomfortable, my friend.
He was actually 17, so he was lying about everything.
And there's also, oh my God, okay. I don't want to, this is like.
No, say it.
No, because remember, okay, you know how there's those Facebook groups of like ladies, like, you know, being like, are we dating, like this, you know, like whatever, talking about like, hey,
do you know
flag.
Brian?
Yeah, but so many of them talk about, it's just like, and the pictures were from like 10 years ago, and it's like, it's like, gentlemen, just update your phone. I don't know. It's like, yeah, take a picture of yourself every once in a while. Just also as like a self-care thing. You know what I mean? Like, you deserve to feel good.
Maybe they know they're ugly. That's
yeah, but
fine.
no, the problem is though that whenever a man feels attractive, it's always in like the worst, it's never a good time. You know what I mean?
What you mean? No, I
that,
don't.
Like, no, and that like, at least when they think they look hot, it's like always the worst bathroom self. It's like, I'm trying to encourage people to take good photos of themselves, but like men are just not. Some men are just not capable of doing that.
A lot of them look like Nokias. Like they took it on a Nokia phone.
Yes, exactly.
Like,
it's grainy.
This is a MySpace picture.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of hot.
Totally. Yeah, that was a tangent.
Yeah, but I mean, I liked it.
It was like, back to Tinder. No, but okay. No, that is crazy though that they never even used it. Maybe it'll come out one day. We'll see.
Use what?
Your Blue's Clues footage. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
Trying to bring it back.
Yeah, no.
Bring it back.
They did use me on like their little YouTube videos.
They did use it? Did they pay you anything?
Nope. I signed away my likeness.
Got
yeah.
you.
You know, you're not trying to read it.
How long did it take you to find out?
Find out what? That they didn't choose me?
Yeah.
When that boy was on television.
That's how you found out?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would have heard something sooner.
Right.
Because they said they'd call back like in a few days.
And they just never did?
They just never did.
Damn.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
I mean, that's Hollywood, baby.
Up. I know, but I feel like that's been coming up a lot lately. I feel like a lot of people are just like, just respond. Like, no matter what it is, it's like, please just tell me no. You know, like, don't leave this energy out in the whatever, you know?
Why didn't I get a call back?
Right. Like, what's wrong? Yeah, because I feel like you just go into this like, what's wrong with me? Because you're just like, maybe they didn't see it. Because that's the thing. It's like, could you just say you saw it?
Right.
You know?
That kid's got some star power right there.
But I will say I've also been incredibly guilty of just like not responding.
I mean, it'd be like that
to other people's like requests.
There's so many things in the world happening.
Right.
Well, yeah. So you know.
Well, sometimes like I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. I feel like it's gonna like cost me a month of shows.
Canceled with Kenya Élan.
Yeah. Actually, we're changing it to that. But another reason why I wanted to have you on the podcast. Do you remember what my other reason was?
Blackface. in the vein of
because this is one of your skills, is the ability to recall these moments. Just, you are a database. Like if there was a wiki face, they should pay you. It would be you.
It'd be me telling about people who've done blackface.
Yes,
it's a fun party trick. Like, hey, you. I used to really.
So people naming off their favorite just musicians or actors, and you're like, you know what they did one time.
Blackface.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It's a fun topic.
It is a fun topic.
Yeah. You see people be like, this is my favorite artist. I was like, you want to know something? Do you want to see like something kind of crazy? It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
It is wild. I did Google it to come up with like some top moments.
Blackface?
Well, yes. I just Googled, it was like BLAC. Is it one word?
Q.
Blackface. No.
It's wild, dude.
But I was gonna say, do you have any favorites?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked me that. Yes, I do.
Okay, do you have them in descending order?
Yeah.
Do you already know?
Yeah, I'm always ready for that.
Okay, so we're starting in with, let's do top 3.
That's exactly what I was going to go for, because there's only 3 that I really
because
exactly.
I can read your mind.
You got me. So starting from number 3, I would say one of the funniest ones, because it's so stupid. Of course, blackface is so ridiculous, like, let's just talk about it.
No, yeah,
but we already know it's disgusting. It's like an old vaudevillian thing that people did, for racism, shits and giggles back then. I saw
the like OG, the original one is from like it's from like 16 18. I don't know, I don't remember. I watched the 1619 Project and they talked about it on there.
Really?
And like the first time that it ever like came into whatever, like into the
mainstream,
it was released
monsters unleashed
was some guy doing some sort of like Uncle Tom, like that was the character that he created, and it was like that, and it was like she was like, oh, it's the first example of like also like of appropriation is blackface, to like to get serious for a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just crazy. No, yeah, it is crazy because it is just, I mean, yeah, it was wild at the time, but like the fact that it continues to come up is just like, you know what I mean? I don't even know. But sorry, continue. But yeah.
No, I'm not mad.
I figured we had to give some sort of I mean, I feel like it's like also Google it. I don't know. It's like if you found this, you probably can find that on. You also probably know what it is.
Just look up blackface and delete your history.
BLAQUE.
Blackface.
Yes.
No, yeah, no.
But no, yeah. You're first. Number 3.
Oh no, it's good. Number 3.
I wish I could have a like show's top 3 blackface moments.
No, number 3 is going to be what makes me laugh is Ted Danson. It was really bad. I do like Ted Danson. I liked it was Cheers, right?
Yeah, Ted Danson was on Cheers, but Ted Danson was also dating Whoopi Goldberg at the time.
Who co-signed.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. She co-signed, but it was also like, it just like, if you look at the photograph, which like, I guess I'll figure out some way of like tying, like resourcing these for people so that they can find them. Yeah. Yeah. If you look here, and here. But no, the look on her face though is so just like, oh, that's Ted. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's like she's just like Ted. Yeah, like look at him. She's like, I'm in love with this man. She's like
she said Patrick Swayze would never do this to me. God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Well, I'll look that up probably.
He should have lived.
He shouldn't have been it.
Right. Ted Danson.
Oh my God. Stop.
Oh my God, no.
I'm dead. No, that's number 3, Ted Danson. Because it was very foolish. It was very
his head is so weirdly shaped.
He's got an Abe Lincoln body. You know what I mean?
He does have an Abe Lincoln body.
Very long.
I feel like my mom on this iPad right now, but I'm like trying to pull it up. Tap. No, he has. Yeah, it's the rectangular face. Mm-hmm. It's also like, what was it for? Do you know what it was for?
I think it was a roast. Yeah, look that
up.
I was gonna say Whoopi Goldberg. What a horrible thing, I mean, whatever. Yeah, look that up. Let me know.
No, I'm Googling right now. But no, yeah, it's fully.
Oh, actually, it's really ugly.
It's actually really bad. Because I've only seen it in like black and white photos, which is also crazy. That is crazy.
God.
No, it was to roast her. It was.
Oh, it was?
It was.
Look at that.
What?
I kept that in my mind. I told you. I wasn't even trying. It's in my brain like that about the history of blackface and where it comes up. The roast of.
Oh, okay. Well, he did bomb. People did. Okay, she was like, haha, but I think it's because she had to make up for the fact that no one was fucking with him. No one thought it was funny. Like, okay.
They had a sense of decorum around Ted Danson's blackface.
Yeah. No. This is.
Is it problematic?
I mean, yeah, it's actually really problematic because it's like he didn't just do that. He like, okay, ready?
Yes.
Embedded in that long list of one of the biggest, messiest blackface scandals of the modern era, one still feels at once relevant today and a startling relic of another. In October of 1993, actor Ted Danson appeared at the Friars Club roast of his then girlfriend, Whoopi Goldberg, with his face painted dark brown and wide white stripe encircling his mouth. He used the N-word more than a dozen times. Sorry, I just fully yelled more than a dozen times in his body routine. Okay, first of all, good job with the use of body, I guess.
Body.
Talked in explicit detail about their sex life, joked about having her clean his parents' house, and ended the set by eating from a tray of watermelon. What the actual fuck? That's wild. That's your really girlfriend. Okay, this is also proof right now. Just because you're having sex with a black person doesn't mean that you're not racist.
Yeah.
Wow, covering so many things.
Right. That's also, fucked up.
And that's a note to me. Stop having sex with white men. To future Kenya, stop having sex with white men as you read this. I'm not, but we're going to try. Say it now. Before the performance, a reporter asked him to preview his performance, which he had been told was closed to the press. My career would end, he joked. And it almost did. Oh my God. Okay, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna read this last paragraph and then we'll just leave it. But it almost did. Danson bombed, first in the room, then outside as word spread about the disastrous performance. Critic Roger Ebert was there and reported that each joke drew successively fewer laughs from the audience.
I'm dead.
Of some 3,000 people at the New York Hilton.
He did that in front of 3,000 people.
Okay, attendees included. Actually, this is the best article ever. I've got this is the best two paragraphs. I can really speed read. Attendees included Halle Berry, Vanessa Williams, RuPaul, and Mr. T sat stone-faced in the crowd. That's insane.
I wonder if anyone.
Insane.
I wonder if any of them would be cool with him now.
I know it's like Google. I wish there was a way to like connections. Like I don't think he's done. I will say this: Ted Danson has stuck to very specific
like characters
and like route. You know what I mean? Like he did.
Explain.
Well,
you want to unpack that?
I mean, I don't think you see a ton of black people. It's like, okay, so there's The Good Place. That was the most recent. Well, then there's that Mayor show that he did. That was like, is that still on? That
Who
shouldn't
knows?
be if it is.
He did blackface.
Yeah, and no one brings this up until today. But no, there's The Good Place, which like doesn't have a ton of black people, but like
it's got
all very like it's got Cheaty, yes, but they're all very like quirky comedies. You know what I mean? Like quirky alternative like comedy vibe. I feel like is what he's like stuck to since then. Like Bored to Death or Born to remember the detective show on HBO? It's like all that. It's like he was just like I feel like he just like leaned into like classic old weird like Jeff Goldblum adjacent.
I don't know.
You know?
It's kind of sexy.
I mean, yes, it was hot. I mean, now I don't know how to feel because I'm like, you know, and I also just made a promise to myself, but like, you know, but it's just like crazy. I don't know. I feel like he's just like, he stayed in the lane since then, you know?
Well, good for him. I guess he couldn't do too much else.
His lesson.
He couldn't be in no movies with Halle Berry.
He married a white lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's her name? She's in Back to the Future 3.
Mary Steenburgen.
Yes.
Oh, I like her. I do like her.
No, yeah.
She's sweet. She's got a sweet face, like kind face.
No, she does. She does, yeah. She always plays a very like,
oh, Ted.
yes, that.
Did I sound like
or
her
like,
a little bit?
or like, or you did kind of sound like her. Or like, because yeah, she has an interesting voice.
She does like.
It's like kind of nasally, but also like, but then like, it's like in like an endearing way.
Yeah.
You know? But because it's like, yeah, either she's like playing like a very sweet mom, or like if she is standing up for something, she's just like so, you know what I mean, just like flustered and overwhelmed with like justice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like that's the vibe she's always giving. It's very much like you're on her side.
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen her play a bad guy.
No.
And that did a lot for his image. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit.
That and playing Larry David's like enemy, I guess, on Curb Your Enthusiasm. But like once again, it's just like quirky, weird stuff.
Right.
Which that's fine. I mean, I don't, you know, he can do whatever he wants. He's
Good
how tall is he? He can do whatever he wants.
Climb him like a tree, as they say.
His like rectangular face.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. There's just like one last little thing. It was like talk show host Montel Williams stormed off the stage.
Montel Williams.
Later announced by telegram that he was resigning from the club. New York Mayor David Dinkins, who was also attended, issued a statement calling the jokes way, way over the line.
Time out. A telegram? They had telegrams in the 90s too. Do they still have telegrams? You know what?
Yes, I guess so. Or that was like him trying to make a point.
I'm sending a telegram. Well,
yeah, an official notice.
I'm sending a carrier pigeon to let you know.
No, totally.
No, that's real as hell.
Oh my God, it's just crazy. Everyone was just like, wow, in 93, they were really trying to like, the Friars Club got involved. Everyone was just like.
That's wild as fuck.
I know, yeah, sorry. I
saw you got,
I was like, do I continue on and read this or let's just leave it alone? So, top number 2.
Number 2, because it actually looked good.
Ooh.
I mean, like, it didn't look good.
Right, no, yeah.
Like,
no, that's fine. Stand behind what you said.
I don't condone
it. might come back to you and haunt you 10 years later, but stand behind what you said.
No, number 2 would be the Joni Mitchell.
Yes.
Joni Mitchell, she did it. Not a great thing, but it's number 2 because of how her makeup team did a good job. Unfortunately, they did a job that she paid them well.
She paid them well.
They got them canceled. Look at her though.
No, okay, this is fully someone.
That's it.
It is like a character. Okay, it's like somebody going into like because you've shown me this photo before.
It's a good
and
job.
wait, Joni Mitchell. Wait, was she just Joni Mitchell or was she in a band?
No, she's just Joni Mitchell.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because who's the other one that's in Rihanna?
Stevie.
Yeah, sorry.
Nicks.
Right. I don't know. I get them confused.
It's okay.
Personally. But no, this vibe though, you can tell that she's just like
she's having a good time.
She's trying out a vibe. You know what I mean? Which sounds it does look I mean the color
she did a great job.
The makeup is solid. But yeah,
she did a bad job. She did a horrible thing.
It was bad,
but it looked great.
But it is a look.
I believed it.
It is a look. I will say that.
When I first saw it, I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Also for Halloween was also bad.
Yeah,
no, it is bad. I'm like going to see if there's any articles on. Wait, she's done it more than once. She's done it on live television. Okay, it's like she tried to create a character and like be like full opposite of herself. I'm not gonna read this one because my ADD brain didn't kick in this time. But it's like
I didn't know she did it more than once.
You're like I thought she just did that one Halloween time, so it's okay.
So now she's going down to 3 because it's done a little
crazy.
Too much.
No, that's
wild as hell.
No, that is fully wild.
I liked no, I didn't like anything about it.
She took on the persona of Art Nouveau. That's the name that she gave this person. A hipster character that combines some of the more stereotypical elements of 1970s black culture, including a pimp suit and gold jewelry.
A pimp suit. Okay, well, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Are you taking back your compliments? I'm taking my compliments back too.
I'm taking them back. I shouldn't have even given them to her because it's blackface.
I mean, yeah, it is fully bad. Yeah.
But
Christine's like, maybe we shouldn't be talking about this.
Right.
No, it's entirely okay. Yeah, the character originated during a Halloween party in 1976.
The good-looking picture.
Yeah, you have to stop saying that.
I mean, like the well-done picture.
Yeah. Okay, we're about to lose any and all opportunities. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean. I hope you do.
No. There was a lot of people on the street wearing wigs and paint masks, and I was thinking, what can I do for a costume?
I'm gonna be black.
Yeah. Mitchell recalled David Yeff and whatever, some biography of Reckless Daughter. Then a black guy walked by me with a New York diddy bop kind of step. Oh my God, this sounds so bad. And he said in the most wonderful way, "Looking good, sister, looking good." And she goes on to say, his spirit was infectious. And I thought, I'll go as him.
There's inspiration everywhere,
God. I guess.
That's sick. That's so sick.
But okay, now this is interesting because in the what's it called, in the biography, he does ask the question. He's like, what made this blonde from Saskatoon believe that she had the right to use it? Joni believed she had an inner black person and she would bring him out more over time, making more extravagant provocations, all in 8th grade reading level. No, extravagant provocations, all in all attempt, however, foolhardily to break barriers. That inner black person eventually manifested into Art Nouveau with problematic results. See, I told you. Okay, that's what I said, and that was just me going off of just looking at the photo. That she was trying to like, oh, this is another part of me on the inside.
Right.
Some like we are one like bullshit, and it's just like, nah, bro, that ain't it. You know what I mean? Like, no.
She thought she was gonna change the world with that.
She also, okay, seeing a pattern here. Mitchell was also dating a black man, percussionist Don Alias, I don't know, at the time, and frequently cited works of Ray Charles, Miles Davis, and Charles Mingus, the latter of whom she would later pay tribute to on the LP Mingus as inspiration for her own work. With that mindset, Mitchell likely didn't see the deeply offensive minstrel whatever of her costume and persona evoked. Okay, once again, you can't date a black person
and then do
and also that doesn't mean you're not racist,
right?
But yeah, it fully comes off as this like she's trying to be. I just love Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau eventually made another brief appearance during Mitchell's Shadows and Light concert film. During the verse "Fury Sings the Blues."
Don't get too deep into this one.
Okay. Oh wait, do you know this song?
No, I see you falling deep into it again. I'm like,
No, yeah, okay, thank you for that. Okay, I'll stop. Did you see it in my eyes?
You're like, scroll.
You know, like,
wow.
In like 90s movies when like a curse would, you know what I mean? Like the curse would take over your eyes and get all fiery. You know what I mean? It's like, doom scrolling.
I'm done. Well, that's.
Thank you for catching me on that. No, it's just wild. I'm just like, what? It's crazy. Art Nouveau. I'm gonna get that tattooed on me.
Stop. In
on my butt. Yeah. Also, isn't that a name of a typeface? Isn't that like like a like a font
script? I mean, not
like a font. Isn't that
there we go? A font. There we go.
It's not. Yeah, but I think Art Nouveau is a font.
Art Nouveau.
So he's been forever.
He's a font.
Forever remember Art Nouveau, but also I guess it's a style. Also that name. So then she showed up to the Halloween party with her black boyfriend and dressed like the guy who gave her a compliment. You look good.
I mean, shit.
Okay, on to number one. Sorry, this is hard switch. I'm over it.
I'm dead. Well, number one. Mm-hmm. And this one really hurts because I mean she's so talented. Well, she was so talented. She's gone.
Who?
Judy Garland.
What?
Yeah, dude, isn't that wild?
Judy Garland did blackface when?
Yeah, back in like,
I saw Kylie Jenner and I was just like
Kylie Jenner. She's my number one.
Judy Garland?
Yeah, Judy Garland. It was this movie. Oh, I forgot the name of it. Look that up.
And then
I'll give a little explanation of why it's number one. Tell me the name of the movie.
Everybody Sing. That was the movie. Oh,
don't play it.
No, I'm not going to.
It's a good. Yeah. Apparently, the whole movie didn't feature any blackface until the very end, which was the big musical number called. Actually.
Yeah, no, this is rough.
It's not that one. It's when she does this song called FDR Jones. And it's about a new baby being born named Franklin D. Roosevelt Jones. That's how she said it. No. The only reason I don't like the blackface. I think the performance was great.
Comes into your your consideration.
I feel like the whole performance could have been done without the blackface.
Right, but have you seen the movie?
No, I Wikipedia'd it because I was like, I'm not gonna sit down and watch this.
No, fully or totally.
Right, and yeah, she said she didn't want to do it. She was a teenager. Her mom, Hollywood was a crazy. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her
Hollywood is weird as hell.
It is.
We saw Babylon.
Depraved. Decadence.
Oh my god, what a weird time to see. It was like such a weird time to see that movie, and then it was just a weird ass movie.
Yeah, Hollywood baby.
And today's the Oscars.
I know. I can't. That's another reason I can't wait to go home. I'm gonna watch all of the red carpet.
Yeah, no, totally. Fingers crossed, no blackface.
I was gonna say Ted Danson. Yeah. Somebody get Ted. Grab him. No, yeah. She didn't want to do it. Her mom made her do it, and then the Hollywood executives made her do it too. She said she regretted it. Of course, really sucked.
Damn. Mm-hmm. They made her do that, and what Speed?
Yeah, they had her on drugs all the time, uppers and downers, so like she could be flying off the ceiling with Mickey Rooney. And then they'd put him to sleep for like a few hours and then wake them up for another 72 hours in a row.
Whoa.
Yeah, Hollywood is wild.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But Hollywood, if you want my number, it's 312. No, I'm kidding.
555.
You can email me at. I'm pretty sensitive to drugs, but just give me a Diet Coke. I'll be okay.
Like,
a Diet Coke and some weed, and I can do the job.
I'm dead. But no, yeah, it's sad. But I didn't like I said, I didn't like the blackface. I just liked the performance. I love big Broadway shits, and it was a big Broadway number.
No, totally.
That's the one that I pull out like when no one knows what to do at a party. I'm like, hey, you want to see something funny? I mean, not funny. You want to see something wild?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, y'all know Judy Garland, right? They're like, yeah. And then
you show.
I put it on and I'll watch everybody's faces.
Really must bring up the mood.
It never does. It never does.
You're like, hey, it's 3 a.m. This seems to be getting weird.
Right. I don't want to go home yet. You want to see something crazy?
Yeah.
I showed.
This is why I go home early.
Right, because once you leave, that's what I show.
Yeah.
No, I showed my friend Travis, white man, and it was him and I think like his partner, his black partner at the time. And I was like, you guys want to see this? And they were like, no, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, no, like, it'll just be interesting. We don't have to watch the whole thing.
You fully lured them into a trap.
I did. I don't want to be the only one to know. See it.
No, you know? It's like The Ring.
Yeah.
Or Smile, actually.
Got 7 days. You're going to...
Jesus.
You've got 7 days to watch this. Or you're going to die.
Pass it along.
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I like watching people's faces.
In response.
Yeah. It kind of... I feel bad that it kind of ruins The Wizard of Oz for people, but I mean, shit.
I mean, yeah. The Wizard of Oz was my favorite movie as a kid.
Yeah.
And there's just like a lot of crazy stories about that is just like, that's like, actually I have a shit ton of Wizard of Oz Christmas ornaments. My mom bought me one like every year because like that was her tradition, was like she buys us, or she doesn't do it anymore because now I think we're just like too old or she hates us, I don't know, but like no,
why not both?
Yeah. Yeah, it's both. We're old and she hates us. But no, she would buy every year. She would buy. It's like I have like the ruby slippers, and I have like a Glinda, and I actually have like the like green like tower thing.
The Emerald City.
I have Emerald City. Yeah, I have the Emerald City. I've got all of them. I've got the Tin Man. Like I've got all of them, and like because the whole point was like, oh, at some point we like she gives them to us like when we have our own trees. I don't know if I'm gonna. But, I mean, no, I still like them. I don't know, but I was obsessed.
It's nostalgic.
But
Who's your favorite character?
I like the Cowardly Lion actually because I feel like I very much connect. Yes. Yeah.
I used to practice that a lot.
No, yeah, I really love the Cowardly Lion, and I like when they get all cleaned up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They all get like spit shined and like bowed.
I thought you were going to say they get spit roasted.
No,
like,
no.
Oh my God.
No. Oh my God. Okay. I'm never having you on this podcast ever again.
It's the 30s. Anything goes.
Jesus. No, but no, yes. The Cowardly Lion is my favorite in The Wizard of Oz. In The Wiz.
Ooh, it's different.
It's Scarecrow.
Because it's Michael Jackson.
No, wait. No, it's Tin Man. I'm sorry. And it's Tin Man.
That's Nipsey Russell.
Yeah, it's Nipsey Russell, yeah.
Look at the camera.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. I just had the song in my head and then I forgot it.
The song from the movie?
Slide some oil out.
Yeah. I like when he cries over his wife. Like, Auntie, Auntie.
Yeah. That, and also when they first get to Oz and they're like, I mean, The Wiz is obviously just like better, and so I mean, it's two different lanes.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz is Ted Danson.
Stop. Stop it.
Sounds fun, but riddled with fucking problematic things.
I'm done.
But no, that, and then like when they get to Oz in The Wiz and like they're like talking about the fashions and like how the colors change.
You have to be seen.
Yeah, in green. Yes, yeah, entirely. No, yeah. I don't know where I was going.
It's okay. I liked it. I like The Wizard of Oz. That's one of my when I'm feeling sad and want to go to sleep, I'll be like the old one. I just said The Wizard of Oz, not The Wiz. Yeah. Yeah, and that switch from like sepia to Technicolor. That changed my life.
Yeah, that is such an epic moment.
I used to ask my mom. I was like, "Was that how life was for you? Like, was everything in black and white and sepia tone?" She was like, "Why would you? Why?" I'm like, "That's what's on our screens. I'm a child of media. Just tell me different. Learn me, Mom. Let me learn."
Oh my God, no, that's so funny. No, that reminded me of like when you were telling me about how your little cousin that one time, after they had just learned about slavery.
Yeah, story. One of my little cousin Gianna, she was like younger than 10. She comes up to me. She's like, "Shamari, can I ask you something?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course, anything. I love you. Were you a slave?" I'm like, "I'm 14." I'm 14 and it's like right. I'm not that old. Were you the first slave? I'm like, what?
It's like, first of all, your concept of time is terrible.
Right.
It's like, I'm glad you just learned things. I'm glad you're learning things.
Yeah.
And that's mildly, I mean, yeah, no, it's just like concepts of time.
Yeah.
Age. No one understands. No one. Yeah. It's crazy. No, it's so crazy.
I mean,
you don't get it until you're like past it, which is also wild.
Yeah.
But I guess that's life.
Wait, like past time or past slavery?
No, past. I'm like, oh my God. No, past like no, I'm talking about aging. I'm also not gonna lie, I did smoke some weed before we left, so
you're funny.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
I'm running
just
off
making connections.
I'm running off
like
a Red Bull.
Bit of what?
I'm running off
what?
I'm running
what
off.
What are you talking about?
I'm running off a Red Bull and toothpaste.
I feel you.
I like it.
I tried to drink a little bit of a smoothie this morning, and that didn't happen. So it's just Red Bull and a really shitty bowl, as my bowl's clogged.
That's a smoothie. That's a smoothie if you've ever thought about it.
Ew, gross.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Get
I'm
the bong
fully
water.
regretting having you on this podcast.
Give me the bong water.
Christine, cut it now. Let's just. No, yeah. No, but I figured that was a good intro into just like failures.
Yeah. The failure of, yeah.
Well, it's just like, I feel like, well, one, okay, let's say what I'm getting at. Let me say what I'm getting at.
You got it.
Well, one, I did want to title this episode. Remember I told you my title idea?
Yeah.
And it was blackface, black squares, white people.
Oh my God. Those fucking squares.
No, I think that that was an interesting thing of just like, okay, this is all a very complex thing. We're not here to like explain racism today, but what we are here to do is entertain ourselves with the ways in that white people, one, unintentionally fuck it up, but also sometimes it's like this, and it's just like, what the hell were you thinking?
You looked in the mirror and was like,
no, yeah. But I was just trying to think of, but another thing I was thinking of was, do you have any top, like I was ranking them in my head today, but like the top ways that white people have tried to rectify their racism, in particular with me. I can go first. I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Well, one, something racist happened. I'm not going to go into what the situations were. I'm just going to go into what they did to try to fix it. Yeah. So some racist shit went down, and somebody gave me some weed one time, and they thought that I was gonna. They're like, hey, I have the. Actually, I was gonna. This was a gift. If you want it, you can have it. And it was just like that was supposed to fix it.
Right.
Yeah. There's been a lot of like gifts and food, and like buying of like drinks. That's been a thing.
Right.
There was also a person who actually they tried to set up a talk and like have two other black people moderate it for us, or just like lay witness to us like having this conversation
on racism happening in
and
space.
It was just like, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out a way to talk about this like on stage, like in a like funny way, and it's coming. I'm seeing here now that maybe it's not that hilarious.
No, it's actually really funny.
You're like, I'm laughing on the inside.
Right, like.
Yeah, I'm done trying out jokes on you. I'm not. I tried that.
I'd be cracking up.
I tried that one thing about kidnapping, and you were just like, no. You're like, you'll be able to figure out a way to say it in your own way. And I was like, okay, never mind. But no, I was like that, and then I think the top way now is just like my mom, actually. She's really gotten great at it. As if, this will come up a lot, but I have a white mom, which is interesting. Because I'm the only one. But no, it's funny because like now we've definitely had to have a lot of talks in the especially the last couple years. And like, she's like getting it now, and it's just funny to have this like 60-something-year-old like white lady, like something will happen, she'll be like, that's racist, and like she'll say it before me, and it's just like, good for you, mom, you know what I mean? It's like yeah, like she is an ally.
I love your mom. She's funny.
I mean, she still watches, a lot of cop shows, but
shit.
Yeah, she loves. She's like, why are you watching Chicago PD? I'm like, what are you doing?
Older adults love police procedurals.
Yes, they do. They really do.
I'm not mad at that.
No, yeah. There's also, I saw this the other day on Peacock. They have a new channel that's just like it's like cops. It's like, oh, what is it called? On Patrol Live, something like that.
Oh yeah,
did you see that?
I've never watched it, but I know what you're talking about.
And it's like, I don't think any of those three guys are police officers, but they're just like journalists or whatever, and then they're like showing live streams of like police officers like out on the field, and I'm like, this is cops, and like cops got ended for a reason,
right?
But I guess you can have this like little niche weird channel, like it doesn't make any.
Like, I'm just gonna watch people's dash cam.
Right. I was like, this could be like a accountability thing, but it's not. It's like, it's just purely just like just watching. I don't know, it's like you're just waiting to see somebody come out in like a muumuu or something, or just like, you know what I mean, like Reno 911 like all over again, which is like another thing that like I don't think they could remake that again.
Not
unfortunately. Actually, no, I don't know. I like that show.
It was funny. It was a different time.
It was a different time. A better time. But no, yes. Do you have any
like white
just
apologies?
ridiculous ways that people have tried to be like, oh, I'm sorry. It's also just like the look. I think it's also too just like the look on some people's faces when they like, it's like, huh?
Right.
What? Huh? Like how big your eyes can get. It's like, I've never,
When people see racism, they turn into Puss in Boots.
One of my favorite movies, by the way. One of my favorite animated characters. But yeah, full on. It's full on just like full innocence mode. It's just like child. It's like, what are words? Goo goo gaga, eh?
Yeah. Or they'll overly get mad for you.
Yes. I think
like,
that's
don't be mad.
Worst.
I mean, like you could be upset.
Right.
But chill. I'm not even like, Right. You know? I've been called an N-word again. Damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, but I feel like, unfortunately, it's a reality that we live in. But I wish people would like, especially like white people. I appreciate when people get like upset. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, but don't like I would have done this.
Yeah.
If this was, it's like, no, it's fine. Let's just walk.
Right, just like sit with it for a second.
Let me punch the person first.
Right, yeah. Don't take that away from me.
Right. Let me kill him. No,
entirely.
That, and then
because it's still a glazing over. It's like you're not actually feeling this thing with me. You're just kind of like, I don't know. You're like amplifying some like Disney scene you saw one time. You know what I mean?
The Color of Friendship.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that movie. What?
You're like, okay, no, now you're about to. I know, it's like your eyes are. I'm like, come on, come back. Ah! Don't go there. Don't go Disney. Don't go Disney. Stay with me.
That's another topic.
I like throw my water in your face.
I'm back. I'm sorry. Whew. No, like you said about like the title, like the black squares. I feel like that was one of the most annoying things that I saw. It's like, you don't have to put up a black square just to try to help some policies get changed or something. It's like, I'm doing this for Black lives. I'm like, what is a black square gonna do for me right now?
No,
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Give me $20.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could give me all the money you have on you right now. That would be helpful. Buy me something.
Right. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, no, I mean, that doesn't fix everything, but like...
I mean, $20. No, I'm kidding. $20 will save... No, I'm kidding.
No,
that's my reparation. $20. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my God, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I need more than that.
Yeah.
A little more than that.
No, yeah, the black squares was one of the more embarrassing things, I feel like.
Yeah.
But then it was like black squares, and then I feel like there was like some sort of yellow square happening. It was just like what? Okay, first of all, stop using like you could use another color. You could use anything else. You don't have to use the color closest associated with the people that you're trying to help, supposedly, or like defend. You know, it was like I was like, this is weird. This is uncomfortable.
Why not a nice brown?
Right, or just not, or that not.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Make it blue.
Color.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, you could talk about racism and not put it in black.
The people who said they don't see color are posting the,
right,
it's like, no, you see this is black.
Right. Right, it's the one color, even if you're colorblind. That means you can't see red or green. That doesn't mean you can't see this.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, no, that was a time. I mean, it was like that in combination with like people were out in the streets and they were protesting.
And that was a wild time.
That was crazy. But then people were also taking people were also, posting to Instagram, posting to Twitter and all of that, which was helpful in terms of just being like, hey, yes, we're out here, like the numbers are out here, we're fighting against something, like trying to like take some sort of like this recount of what's actually happening, especially if like there were violent things going on, especially like I remember I went to one thing that summer and it, like I was recording the journalists that were like interviewing this girl. It was what's her, I'm forgetting her name. But it was a woman that had been attacked by the police, and like she was like 17 or 18, like she was like a high school student that had been like attacked by the police during a protest previous to that. And I just remember I was recording all the journalists because the questions that they were asking her were ridiculous. You know what I mean? But then there were also people there that were just like, I'm here. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
And it was just like, this isn't a moment. And that was the other thing that we saw too, were people just showing up to like take pictures of flags or whatever and then dip. And it was like, this isn't like a like trendy thing.
Yeah, it was performative activism.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, entirely. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of where we're still resting at, unfortunately. It's like a lot of people want to be like, claim allyship. And then, I mean, that goes across the board, especially like we're seeing with all like these bans towards like, you know what I mean, transgender people and just like coming after like just gender just rights to your just bodily autonomy. It's crazy because it's like everyone's like, why aren't you saying anything? You need to speak up. And then everyone just starts posting a thing and it's like the government's not looking at this. No. It's like I don't know. It's not necessarily like actionable steps towards like you know what I mean, actually pushing something.
It's like do you remember when like peak Me Too? Mm-hmm. And like all the this is another like apology. All the actors were bringing like their activist of choice. You remember that?
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
Yes.
It was like, hi, I'm here to get my award for best.
Right.
Fuck. You know?
It was kind of like, not to interrupt, but it was kind of like literal tokenism.
Yeah.
Right.
Like literally, here's my
thing that makes me a good person.
Yeah, here's my black friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? It was ridiculous.
Hey, my life is great and totally fine, but hey, here's a person next to me who's really suffering. You know what I mean? Like they're illiterate. It's like, actually I have 10 degrees. You know what I mean? Like they don't know anything about them. It was like doing that. It was like, I mean, I understood people also because there were some people like, hey, I've got this platform, I have millions of followers, like you can take over my Instagram or whatever for a day and like come at it wherever you're coming from, whatever your point of view was. But yeah, it was still just this like, it was like a write-off. Like it's still this just like, it's not me. You know what I mean? It's not me. Couldn't be me. You know what I mean? Like, I am here for you. I see black people all the time. You know what I mean? They're around me. Like, I've got 7 black people in my house right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it felt.
It did.
It just, did. And it's
it felt
always
like accessorizing. It felt like the new accessory was an activist.
Yes,
you know?
Entirely. No, yeah, it was entirely that, and it's also just this like, I'm not the problem, the problem's over there. And it's like, nah, bro, we're all the problem. That's what I wish people would just like accept. It's like, we're all the problem. I don't enjoy being the problem, but also at the same time, do you have people like Taylor Swift writing whole ass songs being like, oh my God, am I the drama? And it's just like, oh my God. Okay, I held back. I censored myself. I'm just like, it's so annoying. I don't know. It's still like this fake, like, just take responsibility. Just take some real responsibility. I feel like you just say the word, like, if I were to just say the word racism on stage, everyone would get so tight.
People get uncomfortable.
Right. And I'd immediately be like, and you've proved my point. You know what I mean? Like, right. It's like, you should be able to just say the word. It's like saying the word black.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Black.
Oh.
Black.
Ridiculous,
right.
though. Yeah.
It's just like, dude, it's like your subconscious is what's charging this. So you need to get in touch with your subconscious. You know what I mean?
Like, open up your third
I say
eye.
that, and then I'm like, I got a date with a white man later. Actually, can we wrap this up? It's an early one. He's 65, so he's got to be in bed by 7 o'clock.
Stop it. It's Ted Danson.
Yeah. Entirely, yep.
Right.
Me and Teddy D are going to get it on tonight.
You're going to get that Teddy D.
I'm going to get that Teddy D.
Teddy D.
Pew, 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 pew.
No, that's funny.
Yeah,
as
you
hell.
need to
Wow.
stay out of the apartment for the next few hours.
Well, if it's Ted Danson, I want to see him. Ted Danson's here.
I'll tell you when you can. Yeah, I'll tell you when you can come back. Like, he just went to the bathroom. Hurry up and get here if you want to see him in passing.
I open the bathroom door. I'm like, I loved The Good Place. Yeah. I hated the blackface.
Like, so Friars Club. You ever go back?
I'm done.
No, yeah, yes, it's entirely frustrating. It's also incredibly, yeah. I mean, it's also just so stupid. I mean, it's all rooted in just some of the dumbest shit. Obviously, there's no, like, real basis for any of it, and it's just, like, I don't know. You gotta just find the funny moments. I don't know.
Yeah, you gotta laugh.
Or just like watching white people feel uncomfortable, I think is really just one of the glory. I mean, that's what Twitter is. I feel like for me, I feel like that's my full Twitter feed. It's just like Karen's freaking out, and like then starting to be recorded, and then I don't know. It's like that. Oh my God, this is what I was gonna get back to. This is what I was talking about before we started recording. But I feel like my feed is those videos of like white people acting crazy.
Yeah.
And you know, everyone around them just being like, you're acting crazy. And you know what I mean? Like, and you're going to lose your job.
Yeah.
It's that. It's workout videos. It's food stuff. Yes, I do have some like ingrown toenail stuff that I'm like, please stop showing me this. Please stop. Because like it's starting to like, I get it. I like a blackhead video every once in a while. Yeah. I like a decent zit. That's fine.
A decent
You know what I mean? But like it's starting to like get down and it's starting to get even grosser, and I'm like, I don't like this. And I was like, also it's like stop telling me that this is what I want to see. You know what I mean? Like
this.
Right. I'm like, I just like, leave me alone. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, I don't.
You're really gonna like this ingrown toenail.
But it's like that, and then it's videos of couples who are like famous on Instagram for like one having like huge age differences, but then also it's like black women with white guys. Uh-huh. That's what keeps popping up on my page. It's like, what do they? I mean, I guess they probably know. Either they know I'm biracial.
Yeah, they do.
You're like, that's what it is. I was like, why do you keep showing me like, it's just like, and it's also like a lot of like young African women, like in their 20s with like 65-year-old white dudes like trying to dance behind them. It's like her being like, doing like a TikTok video and them just being like, trying to move a hip. You know what I mean? Just like trying in the right direction at the right time. You know, like really thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know what that and then Blueface and Krishan. It's like that.
Yeah, I don't know why that's on.
Which I think since she got pregnant, I feel like they stopped showing me a ton of that.
It's not cute anymore.
No, because their lives come into play. And it's like, hey, I guess if you don't know who Blueface or Krishan is, go to the Zeus network. Things to reference: Peacock, Zeus, Viacom, all things that could sponsor this podcast.
Right, literally.
But
yeah,
I forgot where I was going with that.
Toenails.
Okay, don't go to the toenails because you enjoy that way too much. Ingrown.
Show me the ingrown toenail. No, yeah. God. You want to know my feed?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I feel like you see a lot of weird shit because you're always sending me weird stuff. Just nice the amount of times that was just like started my day. Just like some weird Eastern European man with 20 million filters on his face singing Christmas songs.
That was my favorite Christmas meme.
Yeah, that was your favorite.
I was choked on this gum.
You've got gum in your mouth?
I'm not chewing though. I put it under my tongue.
Oh, good job.
Yum, 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 yum.
And this is the ASMR section. Ingrown.
Ingrown toenails. Yum, 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 yum. Ridiculous. No, yeah.
What is your feed?
My feed is like videos, like quirky ass videos where like something random happens. Like, yeah, that. Inspirational, like quotes with pictures.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not like you're gonna find love one day. No, actually there are. It's a lot of those 777. Like whenever my Instagram feed starts showing me like 777s and 444s, I start to believe it because like it doesn't come up a lot, but the algorithm is really looking out for me.
So you take the algorithm. See, I go off my phone. So like if my phone pops up with a like if I see 333 on my phone, then I'm like, oh yeah, blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Period. Or like if I see it, if it's like in a what's it called, in a post, not to burst your bubble, but I don't believe that because I'm like, they shot that. Someone wrote that and shot that out.
My
there.
bubble.
No, it's impossible.
Right.
Believe me, I try every day. Every day I wake up and I was like, how do I make shows like miserable?
You just come with a pen.
They're so smiley.
Good morning.
But no, yeah, whenever I see those, I'm just like, well, one, it's crazy because it went from like the email version of like, send this to 7 people, otherwise you'll die a fiery death, you know, like God, those. And now they're back though. They're back and they're on IG and like TikTok. I also love the people that do that read fortunes on TikTok.
Yeah,
those people are great because they're full of shit.
Have you seen those people who do like the energy work through?
No,
it's so wild. So like. The one that I saw recently, this lady's like on her camera, she's like, come closer, come close, and then she's like, take a deep breath,
like this.
literally like I'm like staring at the phone, but like she's like, come close, and she's like, this is me taking that negative energy from you, I'm just taking it, and then she has some incense, she's like, here, I'm saging you, and I was like,
that's not how this works.
I know, but I was on the toilet and really stoned, so I was really feeling it. I was like, she was like, take a deep breath while in the bathroom.
Right. Yeah, you're just like fully cleansing yourself.
Right. But no, I believed it for a minute.
No,
I mean,
that's insane.
Only when you're stoned.
No, totally. I have those moments too. Not really though.
When it talks to you. I mean, when people talk to you on the internet.
Wait, say that again?
When people talk to you on the internet?
When they talk to me on the internet? No one's talking to me on the internet.
No, I mean like...
Make few videos. I like fully forgot the whole conversation. I'm just like, where are we?
Wait, we've been here?
Like, oh, I just woke up. You've been talking about other personalities. I do get those. It's like the manifesting ones. Mm-hmm. And have you heard of human design?
No, what's that?
It's a whole other level of shit that's like astrology and like a few other like numerology and like some other shit like combined. Mm-hmm. And then they like, it's like, you know, you have like INFJs and like the like Briggs-Meyer like personality types.
Yeah.
In human design, they have personality types, but they're like 7. And like instead of like the like 10 or 13 or whatever, like Briggs-Myers ones or whatever. Mm-hmm. So like there's like manifest, it's like everyone that talks about it on the internet that I see is like Australian. It's like coming from out of there. It's very weird.
I like that though.
But I think it started in America. I don't even know. But like, yeah, there's like a handful of types. There's like manifestors, reflectors, projectors, manifesting generators.
I want to hear it. I really want to see one because I like the Australian accent. We're like, you're a manifester.
Yeah, no, it's fully what
generator.
It is. As a manifester, like you should know that like you just have to inform because I'm a manifester. So they're always telling me to inform, and I'm just like, it's truly like the same 7 sentences over and over again. And I just like every few months I like see one and I'm just like, oh my God, I needed to see this right now. You know?
It's and then there's a koala bear in the background being like, yeah. It's in there. Yeah. You're a manifestor.
Exactly.
It hits.
No, totally, entirely. Yet they don't talk about racism though in the
in Australia?
They haven't touched on that yet in my in any of my posts.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about in Australia. I was going to be like,
no. I don't. I mean, that's a whole. Come back for part 2.
The Great Down Under. Racism.
Wait, also, you just did some sort of Scottish, Australian, Irish combination.
I'm American.
Talented. So. That's a talent right there.
I don't know what this was. I turned into like a peacock.
Okay, I feel like we're getting to time, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay, so this is a work in progress. Failure is you're here to learn. So we're gonna try something today. To wrap it up. Do you have? Okay, so now granted, this is probably gonna come out in like April, right? April-ish.
Turn up.
So do you have anything that I want to call it problematic promotion, and so you get to just like, instead, because I feel like everyone has to be so like, and I've got this and this, and like I'm so stoked. It's like, if you want to just like
say the worst things I'm about to do.
No, actually,
you know all the bad things I'm gonna do.
No. Okay, this is immediately making me, I'm like, okay, this is the one only time that we're ever gonna see this. No, I figured it could be an opportunity to promote the things you want to promote, but like you can do it in a like, just fucking come, you know what I mean? Like, just come, just come, just like, come. Just show up, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like, so I will give you an example. Like, I'd be like, so to wrap it up, guys, here, this episode of, I was almost about to call it problematic. Like, it's called problematic failure cancel with Kenya Élan. To wrap it up, in April, I'm doing a half hour at the end of April 22nd, to be specific, at Color Club. So to all my friends who've said they were going to come to a show and that said they want to see me do comedy, just show up this time, or just buy a ticket. I don't care. Actually, no, just come to the damn thing. Just come to the damn thing. Don't text me and tell me you're coming, and don't text me the day of and say you're not coming. Just show up or don't, but just do it. Do what you're going to do. But either way, don't tell me, okay? Either just like the post when I post it and show up, or don't. But if you don't text me.
Right.
See, I don't think this is going to work, but you try it.
Yeah? Okay. Here we go. April. Oh, I'll be at the promontory with...
You're giving it way too much energy.
Oh, sorry. Okay, here we go. I'll simmer down a little bit.
I want you to bring it down. I want you to be mad.
So.
Be pissed in promoting your shit.
So, I'm going to be... I don't want to sound mad when I say that. I want to sound excited.
Okay, then we're going to do this, because I'm already scrapping it. I'm going to give you 1 minute to just like... You have 30 seconds to just like complain about... Just air a grievance. Just let it out. I'm gonna give you a minute to let it out. Okay.
Okay. Wait. Give me 5 seconds so I can think of something.
Okay. Hurry up,
dude. Right.
Hurry up.
I think. Okay. This has been a topic in my head.
Okay. You have 1 minute to just complain.
Yeah.
And we're gonna end on. Yeah. I just really want to end on negativity. That's what I want to do with this podcast.
Whoa.
I just want to put everybody in a bad mood. Okay. Ready? You have 1 minute to air your grievance. Ready? Go.
I hate. I really hate it. No. There are a lot of things in this world that are really annoying. But what really pisses me off the most is I'm a good communicator. I try to communicate the best way I can. I just don't like when people don't. You know, especially since I'm such an open person. I'm like, hey, how you feel? I feel. And then you're just weird with me. I don't know. And especially like within this world that we're living in in the entertainment.
You got 30 seconds.
In the entertainment world, people could be really weird when they don't know you personally. They just know you from like your feeds and stuff like that. But it's like, get to know me, say hi to me. You know, I think, yeah. I mean, don't.
15 seconds.
15 seconds. I hate 15 seconds. No. Yeah. Things suck, and that's okay. I'm all right. I'm happy.
Okay, and that's time.
Thanks. I couldn't think of too much. I don't have a lot of grievances.
Get some.
I know. I'm very happy-go-lucky.
You are. I know. It helps my life, kind of, but not in this moment. But thank you so much for doing the podcast show. Yeah. Is there anything you want to quickly promote and for real?
Yeah, I am doing the promontory with my group Fortune. At the promontory.
Shake your ass at promontory.
Yeah, come shake your booty. I forgot what day it is, but it'll happen. I know, I need to look that up. Follow me on Instagram at Zeetus Lapetus. ZeetuslaP. I forgot to spell.
Just you got the start there. You got the start there. And on that note, thank you so much, show.
Thank you for having me, Kenya Élan.
Thank you, show Daniels, Zeetus Lapetus. This has been an episode of Failure with Kenya Élan. Bye.
Goodbye.
It could be worse.